Good evening, my fellow Americans. I want to talk to you about where we are in the battle against COVID 19, the progress we've made, and the work we have left to do. And it starts with understanding this. Even as the Delta variant 19 has COVID 19 has been hitting this country hard, we have the tools to combat the virus. If we can come together as a country and use those tools. If we raise our vaccination rate, protect ourselves and others with masking and expanded testing, and identify people who are infected, we can and we will turn the tide on COVID 19. It will take a lot of hard work, and it's going to take some time. Many of us are frustrated with the nearly 80 million Americans who are still not vaccinated, even though the vaccine is safe, effective, and free. You might be confused about what is true and what is false about COVID 19. So, before I outline the new steps to fight COVID 19 that I'm going to be announcing tonight, let me give you some clear information about where we stand. First, we have cons. We have made considerable progress in battling COVID 19. When I became president, about 2 million Americans were fully vaccinated. Today, over 175 million Americans have that protection. We're in a tough stretch, and it could last for a while. The highly contagious Delta variant that I began to warn America about back in July spread in late summer like it did in other countries before us. While the vaccines provide strong protections for the vaccinated, we read about, we hear about, and we see the stories of hospitalized people on their deathbeds among the unvaccinated over these past few weeks. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, and it's caused by the fact that despite America living or having an unprecedented and successful vaccination program, despite the fact that for almost 5 months, free vaccines have been available in 80,000 different locations, we still have nearly 80 million Americans who have failed to get the shot. And to make matters worse, there are elected officials actively working to undermine the fight against COVID 19 instead of encouraging people to get vaccinated and mask up. They're ordering mobile morgues for the unvaccinated dying from COVID in their communities. This is totally unacceptable. I want to emphasize that the vaccines provide very strong protection from severe illness from COVID 19. I know there's a lot of confusion and misinformation, but the world's leading scientists confirm that if you're fully vaccinated, your risk of severe illness from COVID 19 is very low. In fact, based on available data from the summer, only 1 out of every 160,000 fully vaccinated Americans was hospitalized for COVID per day. These are the facts. As your president, I'm announcing tonight a new plan to require more Americans to be vaccinated to combat those blocking public health. My plan also increases testing, protects our economy, and will make our kids safer in schools. It consists of 6 broad areas of action and many specific measures. In each of those actions that you can read more about it. The measures, these are going to take time to have full impact. But if we implement them, I believe, and the scientists indicate that in the months ahead we can reduce the number of unvaccinated Americans, decrease hospitalizations and deaths, and allow our children to go to school safely and keep our economy strong by keeping businesses open. First, we must increase vaccinations among the unvaccinated with new vaccination requirements. Of the nearly 80 million eligible Americans who have not gotten vaccinated, many said they were waiting for approval from the Food and Drug Administration, on the FDA? Well, last month, the FDA granted that approval. So, the time for waiting is over. This summer, we made progress through the combination of vaccine requirements, and incentives, as well as the FDA approval. 4 million more people got their first shot in August than they did in July. But we need to do more. This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting ourselves, protecting yourself and those around you, those people around you, the people you work with, the people you care about, the people you love. My job as president is to protect all Americans. Tonight, I'm removing one of the last remaining obstacles that make it difficult for you to get vaccinated. The Department of Labor will require employers with 100 or more workers to give those workers paid time off to get vaccinated. No one should lose pay in order to get vaccinated or take a loved one to get vaccinated. Today, in total, the vaccine requirements in my plan will affect about 100 million Americans, 2/3 of all workers, and the rest are the people. And for other sectors, I issue this appeal to those of you running large entertainment venues, from sports, arenas, to concert venues to movie theaters. Please require folks to get vaccinated or show a negative test as a condition of entry. And to the nation's family physicians, pediatricians, GPs, general practitioners, you're the most trusted medical voice to your patients. You may be the one person who can get someone to change their mind about being vaccinated. Tonight, I'm asking each of you to reach out to your unvaccinated patients over the next 2 weeks and make a personal appeal to them to get that shot. America needs your personal involvement in this critical effort. And my message to unvaccinated Americans is this. What more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. And your refusal has cost all of us. So please, do the right thing. But just don't take it from me. Listen to the voices of unvaccinated Americans who are lying in hospital beds, taking their final breaths, saying, "If only I had gotten vaccinated. If only." It's a tragedy. Please don't let it become yours. People who are workers, especially our medical staffs, the children, we as parents, you as parents of your children, you must know and we must think what is the let's just say what is the most important thing that we will be doing with our children. It is to protect them. So if you want your children, your daughter, your sons to be still alive during this pandemic, then be vaccinated. Get vaccinated. Okay? So tonight, this is all what I'm gonna say. For overall, I'm gonna say that we must all be vaccinated to protect ourselves, our family, others from COVID-19. That's all. Thank you.